Hello everyone and welcome back to the pond. My name is Frank, aka Bullfrog TCG, and we just got some spoilers or some leaks. I just woke up, so if I look a bit tired, well, as like last time, it is just because I am a bit tired. But we just got a few leaks. We got 3 new leaked legends from Spiritforged, so we're gonna take a look at those. But, of course, before we continue, if you enjoy these videos and you want to see more from me, then please take the time to leave a like and subscribe and maybe even write a comment. It really helps to support the channel and I will be forever grateful. But okay, let's look at the first one. So the first one is going to be Rumble. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Oh my god. Rumble. So it looks like this. And his ability is your machine or mechs type units gain shield 1. So +1 while they're defending. So I mean this is very similar to Master Yi. It is in completely different colors, so that might matter. This is not what I expected it to be. I expected maybe some kind of cost reduction. Because I think like this is very similar to Master Yi. It's basically the same thing, but maybe I assume we're gonna get more mechs that have like more synergies just among the units, and then they like get this extra boost on defense thanks to the legend. Because like we were hoping that we would now have like more incentive to play like some of the big mechs, like the vanilla mechs that some people are playing still, but like even more of an incentive to play them. And maybe we will, but I don't think this is gonna be enough to play like all those big guys. But I'm really excited to see what other cards we get to work with this. But for now, I think this ability it's kind of boring, you know? I was hoping for a bit more, because like when you compare this to Master Yi gives +2 to anything as long as it's alone, and this gives +1. I guess the upside of this is that this like you can fill a board with mechs and they're all gonna get +1, which is of course very relevant. But yeah, I think for this one to like see the full potential of this one, I think we have to see the full, like the support as well, like the supporting units. But okay, let's take a look at the next one. And the next one is Ezreal. I'm gonna click the correct button this time. Ezreal, and he says, exhaust me, reaction, draw a card. You can only use this ability if, during this turn, 2 of your opponent's units or equipment were selected as targets of your spells or unit abilities. So this, like the Rumble, I think we really need to see the support package behind this, because for now this is going to be really awkward to get off, because you have to essentially use 2 cards to get this ability. And I assume we're going to get like some sort of card that like deals that you can like double casts maybe, like does the thing twice. Like something like Falling Star maybe, but just a bit cheaper, like a couple of cheap spells like that. And then I'm also expecting us to see unit abilities with reaction, because for now we don't have that. And this says spells or units, and it's on the turn that it has reaction, so it makes sense that they're gonna introduce like units that have reaction speed abilities, which could be very interesting. And I mean these colors are so fun, like the Teemo colors, blue and purple, or Mind and Chaos. Yeah, very interesting. I mean, drawing cards is always good, but I mean this is wholly dependent on the package, because if it's too hard to get off, then you know it might not be that good. But I like that it's very different from Teemo. It does something completely different, so I assume that those decks are gonna be looking very different, which is a good thing, I think. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see the other cards that are like that are meant to be played in these legends. But okay, let's take a look at the last one, and the last one is of course Fiora. And Fiora says, when a unit becomes mighty, that is like 5 might, you may choose to exhaust me to channel a rune exhausted. Now I gotta say I'm a bit disappointed, because isn't this just? I mean. It's not just Volibear, because Volibear is like when you play the card out, and this also counts for like after you play it out, but it is basically the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. I like this together with the Rumble. They're so similar to other abilities that I think this as well as it's a bit boring, no? And you have to exhaust her, so you can't use her like on your turn and your opponent's turn, unless there comes a way to like ready her, because she has to exhaust. Yeah, I don't know. So you're only gonna be able to do this like once per cycle. But I mean, she synergizes very well with the old Fiora champion, so I guess that's something. So maybe you like run this in like a arena bar deck. Maybe that could be interesting. Like give everything a buff. And Set is probably gonna be played here because he's just gonna. But I guess okay. So when a unit becomes mighty, so maybe it doesn't trigger off when you play them out. It actually doesn't trigger, so they have to become. They have to start as not mighty and then become mighty afterwards. So it actually works differently than Volibear. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, okay, so the package, I mean, I think we're gonna have a lot of like 4 might units. And then I think probably we're gonna have something that like gets a boost while they're attacking. And maybe also defending. Yeah. I mean, these are the set colors and the Garen colors, but I mean, Garen is not really relevant in that sense. So I wonder if you're gonna get like enough incentive to play Fiora over Set, because Set's ability is, I mean, just reading the abilities next to each other, the Set ability is way more impressive than this. Because it's only channeling a rune, so there's a limit to this ability. Like if you're on 12 runes, this does nothing, basically. If you're in like the late game, whereas Set and like the Ezreal, they get you value throughout the whole game. But this, along with the Volibear, they kind of have a limit to their abilities. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna get like a power sink, like something where you can spend like X amount of power to do stuff, and then you can keep using this ability again and again because you kind of get yourself below the threshold. I don't know. Okay, yeah, well, that is the spoilers. So we got Fiora and Ezreal and Rumble. So these were leaked. I don't know where they were leaked from. I just woke up, as I said, and then I just saw these cards being there. This says Billy here, so I guess that's where they're from, but I don't know the source of these. But okay, I mean, as always, I'm excited. I'm excited to just be able to build with new legends and new decks, and man. Okay, I can't wait to see the packages behind these. But okay, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one, but until then, take care and bye-bye.